Chances are good that you've heard of Cancun, but what if we told you just 30 minutes south you'll find a small, friendly and beautiful beach town perfect for enjoying the Mexican Caribbean without the crowds.
Today we are in one of our very favorite places in the entire Rivier Maya, Puerto Morelos, which is a very small fishing town located just between Cancun and Playa del Carmen.
Personally, we prefer this town over Cancun, and in this video we will tell you why.
Exactly.
To get to Puerto Morelos, you will travel 30 minutes south of Cancun or 30 minutes north of Playa del Carmen to arrive in the La Colonia part of town.
To get to the beach, you can either grab a colectivo, which is the cheapest option, or a taxi for a quick 10-minute ride down to the beach zone.
Alright, so we just took that very quick bus ride down from La Colonia and we are now in the beach zone of Puerto Morelos.
Yeah, this is the deck of Puerto Morelos, which is basically a landmark. Once you get to the beach town area, it's the first thing you see and you cannot miss it.
Exactly, and the reason that you specifically need to come down here is because just behind me over there is the most important landmark here in Puerto Morelos. If you look up images of Puerto Morelos, this is the very first thing you're going to find because this is essentially the landmark of the town. This is the leaning lighthouse of Puerto Morelos, and the reason it's leaning is because it was hit by a hurricane in 1967, 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪, if I'm not mistaken. This one obviously is not currently in use, but they've just left it here as like the landmark of the town. It is the middle of the day, so we're really hungry, so we're about to go and find lunch, specifically at a seafood restaurant because, like I said, it's a fishing town, so when you come here you really do need to have the seafood.
And also in this main area is where you can find the Puerto Morelos letters, like the iconic letters, and mostly in any place here in Mexico you will find.
Exactly.
They're airing.
Yeah.
Saludos por toda la raza de Sudáfrica, como nos también desde Cancún, todo el mundo.
So those guys behind us, just over there, that were just singing for us, they're not mariachi, they are?
It's a genre of the Mexican music called música regional mexicana, which is regional Mexican music, and basically is what you will find mostly in the north, on the west side of Mexico.
Yeah, so it's definitely not native to this region. Beyond their lovely performance, I am just absolutely astonished how they walk around all day long with boots, jeans, long shirts
and sombreros
in this heat, you guys. It is so, I'm sure you can see we are sweating and they're just walking around like it's nothing. It's crazy. Unfortunately, the sargassum here in Puerto Morelos right now is just not great at all. It's actually really smelly and it's still around, which is something that we definitely did not expect because we very recently went to Cancun and we live in Playa and the beaches there are all clear of the sargassum right now, so we just assumed that it would be clear of sargassum here, which it's not. Something that we really should have done before we planned our trip out here is there is a very helpful Facebook group where locals post daily updates on the sargassum situation all along the Mexican Caribbean. We should have checked that first, we didn't, so we're here with the sargassum again, but I mean it's not that bad, like we definitely can still swim in the ocean.
We are in the diving lodge downtown Puerto Morelos, and basically this is a property that shares the bar and the restaurant area with a hotel. We're actually getting ceviche, fish ceviche, and limonada, which is lemonade. What?
That's sour. We're getting up. Muchísimas gracias. We got our food. Basically, like we said, it's a fishing town, so really if you are a seafood eater, you've got to eat seafood here. I mean, this is freshly caught. So we've got a pescado ceviche. You use these like fried tortilla chips to scoop it up. This guy said that this is habanero sauce and it's quite spicy, so I think that's a bit much.
Spicy? Very spicy?
Very spicy, but very fresh. That is a very, very good ceviche. Probably actually the best I've had so far in Mexico. How was your lunch?
It was amazing.
Delicioso.
It was muy rico.
So we just want to take a moment to talk about why Puerto Morelos has been able to uphold its charm throughout the rapid expansion throughout the Rivier Maya. I mean, Puerto Morelos literally sits just between Cancun and Playa del Carmen, which are two of the most visited places in the whole of Mexico, and those places have expanded massively.
Yeah.
Geovanny will tell you he was raised in Playa del Carmen. He will tell you how much it's grown. However, Puerto Morelos has done a really good job of staying small and quaint and charming, and one of the reasons for that is because the community is very set against not allowing the big hotels to build here. They've done a really good job up to this point, but they are already seeing
like a little bit of development going on here. We can see there's now, actually last time we came here there was even open this new hotel, like probably 3-4 story, and people are kind of like not okay with that.
Unfortunately, in Mexico, if you know the right person and if you're willing to pay, you're always able to get away with things that shouldn't happen. So hopefully that's not the future for Puerto Morelos. Hopefully it remains the charming little fishing town that it currently is, but we really can't say.
Simone and myself, we just recently got engaged, but we haven't.
Said yes.
She said yes. We haven't had a chance to actually properly celebrate, so now we're gonna take a chance to be here in Puerto Morelos and maybe set up a sunset picnic and do something special for us. We want to have like this moment in our life, like
we need to celebrate.
Like a good memory.
So we're gonna hop over to the local grocery store a little bit later. We're gonna take you there. We're gonna show you what they've got. So we're gonna probably buy some meat, cheeses, champagne, that kind of thing. Yeah, and just get ready for the sunset and just have a nice little picnic for ourselves. It's time for us to leave the beach, unfortunately, but we are going to check into our Airbnb. We've only seen it from the outside. It looks really cute. It's in a really good location. Something that I would just like to add is typically Geovanny and I spend about $30 per night on Airbnb. However, here in Puerto Morelos, whether you are to stay in town or by the beach, the cheapest we could find was $50.
A side note also, Puerto Morelos is kind of divided in two parts, which will be town or La Colonia and the beach area. So basically the beach area is where you will like to stay if you want to be close to the beach.
This is exactly what I love about Puerto Morelos. Look at this. There's not a car, not a human, and it's honestly about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, so it would be rush hour traffic if you were to be in a big city, but you're in a little beach town and it's perfect. Oh, who's an angel? You're an angel. Are you sleeping in the sand? Very nice. Welcome to our humble abode.
Well, this is our Airbnb. Actually, we are quite impressed because
It's fancy.
it's very fancy. Like, to be honest, we actually have ocean view. Kind of like a little,
that's cool.
kind of little studio, if I can tell, and have TV, AC definitely because you need the AC here. And no, what we are impressed is the view, but we're also gonna show that this place has also something special as well.
Because Geovanny and I are traveling Mexico on a budget, for now at least, we're usually staying in like pretty crappy places. Like the Airbnbs that we stay in are usually like really ugly, sometimes like moldy and dirty, but this one is really, really beautiful, and it's really not something we're used to, and we're just really grateful to be. Oh wow, my love, you must see this patio. Definitely not something we're used to. Look at this, 360 freaking views. We've got the Mayan jungle over there with the light coming down like from the heavens. We've got a rooftop swimming pool. We've got panoramic views of the ocean. Wow, guys, for $50 a night, this is 1,000% worth it.
What else could you ask for?
Okay, while we've still got daylight, we're quickly going to run just down the street to the 𝗫𝙗𝙗, which is the local supermarket, pick up some goodies, and we're coming back here to enjoy our picnic. We're going to enjoy the pool. We are super, super excited, and we only paid $50 for this. This is wonderful.
Well, people will be concerned a little bit about the safety in actually the entire Riviera Maya and, well, the state of Quintana Roo. But to be honest, in our own opinion, we think Puerto Morelos is one of the safest places in the region.
Something else we love so much about this is we're just walking to the market, and it's honestly like a 3-minute walk away. The entire town of Puerto Morelos is so super walkable, which we absolutely love. Alright, so we are in 𝗪𝗏𝗏 Selector right now, which is one of the fancier upscale markets here. You've got normal 𝗪𝗏𝗏, which is normal, but this is a Selector. So fancier, like
you've got select.
Exactly. Take some hummus.
These, eh?
Yeah. Jalapeno. Woo, getting fancy. Wow. We got Chile. South Africa. It's my country. I think we're doing well so far.
That's peach.
These are con tequila.
Yeah.
Again, comparing Puerto Morelos to Cancun, Playa del Carmen, Tulum, I think the vibe here, judging from what we just saw in the supermarket, is people come here, they rent condos with their families, and then they do the self-catering kind of thing in the evenings, which is 100% our vibe over like the Cancun party zone, which is kind of what Cancun is all about. So people go to Cancun to go to the party zone and go to clubs and bars and things, which personally is not our vibe, which again is the reason why we would choose Puerto Morelos over Cancun. Okay, what do we have? We've got the tequila, we've got Twix, got Pestle. I'm gonna break it with my hands. Well, this is what I'm most excited about. Guys, it's honestly been like the most perfect day, the most perfect peaceful day here in Puerto Morelos, and tomorrow we have something really exciting to show you, so if you don't want to miss that, subscribe to our channel, hit the bell notification, all those good things, and
you know, and share,
and we will see you tomorrow. Woo!